Hey, come on.
Yo, what's going on, guys? John Spirit Collectibles. Thank you guys for joining. Rod, what's going on? SoCal, I saw you guys jump in the comments. Thanks so much. The real Dustin McCoy. Man, it's been a long time. I gotta dust off my Dustin McCoy. Something like that. I'm rusty, like Rusty Griswold. But I figured this is really good value in my opinion. We'll see what you guys think. I really want to start doing Joe shows again. I've been telling some of you guys on my other streams that I really want to get back to doing it. But and probably at nighttime. We'll see. No guarantees right now, but Adam's been hearing me talk about it. Neo Viper, all the old names. I love seeing it. Thank you guys for coming in. I think this is a really cool deal. I'd like to know what you guys think. It's been a while since I've done Joe shows. All of them are left. $32. Basically, these are the top prizes. You get both of them. Mem Dirty, and what's up? All right. Yeah, this used to be the hangout. I know. I want it to be that again. It was fun. I'm sure the Toy Man's holding it down, and other people. I feel like a lot of people have been streaming right in the category. I don't have the best angle setup here, but you guys remember how to play Plink Joe, right? You said a lot. Hold on, I missed what a lot was. Holding it down a lot, and SoCal has been holding it down. I'm sure. I don't know who does Joe shows. You know, regularly on the regular. It's good. You retired? Wait, I just thought you were on the other night. I asked Adam. I said, "Is anybody doing GI Joe?" He's like, "SoCal is." You were. I think you were doing it, or no? Were you doing non-Joes? All right. So take a look. If you have questions about what we're doing here, 50 wins and 0 losses. That was what Mike Tyson should have done until he totally blew it. God, Mike Tyson should have been 50 and 0. In an alternate universe, the man's 50 and 0, and he won like the Nobel Peace Prize or some shit. All right, so whoa, Kick Rocks 94, what probably the oldest account on this entire app that I know of. What's going on, Kick Rocks? Thanks for coming back in. Oh, Mayweather, SoCal Mayweather. Whoa, Ginger Thrifter. You're modding it. What's up, Kick Rocks? What's up, Ginger? How much of that collection do you still have left? All right. So again, I think the value is fantastic. It's pinned. You're basically, I mean, these go for what? 40 each, 35 each. So you get these two, all plus more. And then basically, if whatever you land on, you're getting like near value. I think the average is like $28 a figure. You can get like this one. I'll change it if we have if I'm wrong about pricing. But we got fees and all that shit. I think it's more of like you get what you either get like the two mocks or you get something that's pretty good value for your money is the way I'm looking at it, I guess. Like it's a good risk reward. It's very low risk and a solid reward. I don't know. I'd like to hear you guys' honest opinion. If you're thinking about getting in, let me know. But the fact that none have sold so far kind of tells me something. So we might just sell stuff without doing Blink Joe. But this is my favorite game that we used to do on Whatnot. So what happens is you guys buy a spot, we randomize them, and then whoever goes first just tells me where on the board they want it. And then, so let's say you say, I want it on the star, John, and I put it here, and I'll say, is that okay? And you'll say, yep. Or you tell me to nudge it, and then I'll drop it. So it's totally random. And whichever figure you land on, you get the figure. So you would have got an Alley Viper. My son at the time was 5 years old when he actually came up with this concept because I was gonna do it a different way, and then he suggested. Now he's 9.5, which is really mind blasting. But he totally suggested it, and then one of the other Joe Bros made me the Plink Joe logo, and that's the old Springer Collectibles logo. All right, well, even if we don't do the game. Oh yeah, oh nice. So how many do you have again? I have 3. I think 9. They're 9, 12, and Halloween candy. Nice. Oh, 2. Okay. And then I have a 7-year-old. It's crazy. When I started doing this, she was like, the 7-year-old was like 2, I guess now. God, that's insane. All right. So what do we think of this setup? Hey, Adam, thank you, buddy. All right, so we got one spot. Now we got to sell them all out, or I have to give my members money back. All right, 8 more spots, guys. We're gonna have fun. I got the old Springer Collectibles playlist going. I got Wesley Snipes here. I got TSCO just came in. I got to dust off my Michael J. Fox impression too. Tag anyone that's a GI Joe person in the Joe group, any Joe Bros, and I'm sure I'm forgetting a million of them. Are you telling me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean? Well, stick around. Go ahead and tag people. We got 8 left. Thank you, Adam. You can win the 2. If you guys know about the Operation Recall, you win 2 mocks. If you get the middle, if you get the 10,000, everyone's gonna win no matter what. Yeah, it does get people going. I will play the Super Bowl Shuffle. Thanks, Adam. Can everyone tag one person at least? Hold on 1 second, so we can get this going. I'm gonna sell a couple things in the meantime until we sell out. We'll sell out. 8 more spots. Go ahead and tag a couple people. I'm gonna tag a couple people myself. If you could each do me a favor and just tag one per dog. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I haven't seen him on here in a long time. Is he still in the app? Let's see. Haha, Shara. Come on, everyone can tag one person, and then I can always raid the Toy Man's Mrs. the Toy Man after this. Thanks, bro. I'm gonna send this show real quick. Hold on. I was trying to. Hey, Hulk, thanks for coming in. Go ahead and share the show for me. All right, I'm back. All right, why don't we sell a couple things while we're waiting for to sell? We have 8 spots left. We'll start once it sells out. You can win 2 Operation Recall mocks. This is from the first wave. Thanks, Joe. You definitely are. Well, the people who are leaving are going to miss out on the other stuff, but that's okay. And thanks, Adam, for getting us started with the 1 spot. Check this out. A Big Looker storybook. By the way, any big pickups for you guys recently? I'm curious, like, what have you guys been doing in the hobby? You guys still buying a lot? Or are you kind of just holding? Are you selling? Hey, thank you, Lance, for coming in. I'm doing a little Plink Joe show. Remember Operation Recall? Remember, like 4 years ago we bought these? I think I just got them like in the fall. Lance, you've been going crazy with like the vintage gaming setup and all. It's really cool to see that stuff. Lance was Vintage Venom was texting me and Haha, which is Ben, pictures of his new gaming area. It's pretty sweet. Switched over to mostly vinyl. Nice. Slow down buying, becoming more selective. Yeah. Adam, how many blizzards are you up to? Mostly vinyl, Rod. Are you looking for rare vinyl, or are you looking for just more stuff just to listen to, like an audiophile? What kind of stuff do you like? It's coming together. Sure, it really is, man. And I like how excited you are about it. 67? Or is that a 2025 joke? 67. You really have 67 of them? You might. Oh, okay. You probably have close to that. All right, let's run this book. We have 8 spots left. Let's try to sell Plink Joe out. I miss Plink Joe. I don't know if I'm supposed to even do Plink Joe, but I mean, everyone's cool with Plink Joe. Everything I buy except a select few. Okay. The foreign stuff. Oh man, that's how you know you've got you know, kind of got a little everything. You gotta start getting the stuff that's harder to find. There he is. A full APC, probably got 25 more. Sick. What about like the fun school ones, or we're talking like Brazil and crazy international stuff? Got a VCR to work on my 81 GE TV. Dude, you're awesome, man. That's amazing. You just get those nostalgic vibes when you do it. I was wondering why you got the old black and white TV, because I was like, you can play that on a big TV, but that was the whole point. Like you just wanted that vibe of like the TV when you were a kid. That was pretty much like because you're a few years older than me, so that would have been like your TV when you were like what, 6, 7 years old. So that's perfect. Fun school, nice. Let's sell this. This thing is I've never seen this before out of all the Joe shows I did. There we go. Okay, I guess advantage there. There you go. Can you get like channels on that thing on that TV? Because that'd be amazing, like with an antenna. Or you guess you could hook a digital antenna up to it, but that kind of kills the whole vibe. 1987, but yeah, it's 87, but all the imagery looks like 84 through 86 to me. I mean, look at Roblox. So 80s punk, nice. How about we start this at 5? We still have 8 spots left. If you want me to explain Plink Joe, I will before we run that. But if you look here, we got Alley Viper, Pittsburgh Steeler version. What's that? Version 2. You got Roadblock in space. A Domingo, welcome. So all good figures. They all have their weapons too. Like not complete, but see those weapons. So if you land on one, I thanks, A Domingo. I know I'm trying to get back into it. It's really been a long time. Just flies, guys. It's ridiculous. Ghostbusters toys. Ooh, I had some good ones for a little bit. Collect every genre. Nice, Rod. Got some 8-tracks too if you want. We're trying to do like Plink Joe, and you can win 2 of these or 1 figure. So 8 spots left. I'm gonna run the book. It'll also help your shipping if you're on the fence about getting in. Super Bowl show. Oh no, dude! How could you not buy that for $3? I know. I was gonna do Plink Joe. I think we might have to change it up though because no one's buying right now. Domingo. I'm gonna start this at 5, and I've never seen this before. Have you guys? All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Did that not go? Hold on 1 second. Let me do it again. 1 second. All right. No more echo. Hey, Allie. Thanks for coming in. All right. I think we're back now. Sold. Let's see. All right. So Adam got a spot. I might have to change it. Are we still frozen? Or are we good? Fun fact. I used to own several original book Transformer priests. Oh, nice. Yeah, I had some other ones, but they were for yeah, Joe's. I mean, for now, and might have to change it up depending on how things go. But yeah, welcome 90s toy. We're trying to do my old game called Plink Joe. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but this is it's an infamous game. It's more than famous. It's basically you take the Plinko chip. Everyone buys a spot. Usually we sell out and you buy a spot, right? And then you tell me we randomize the names and you tell me where you want it on the board, and then we just drop it, and whichever figure it lands on is what you win. And then the top prize is usually like triple the entry or double the entry usually. But I might have to change it up. Is anyone on the fence about doing it, or should we just do I have to just give Adam his money back at this point? I know I'm a little impatient, but 8 spots left is a lot to fill. Oh, that usually works. It's been a while. There we go. No, you definitely did. I appreciate it, Adam. Seriously. I'll just have to you have to put a cancellation if no one else gets in. All right, so we could just run the figures also, if you guys want to do that instead. Is anybody interested in the Operation Recall figures too? We can run those. You can't. I mean, I don't think you can get these anymore. They came out with the Kickstarter like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. I need to change the music here. What is this doing on? All right. Where was I? All right, so we can change it up and just run some items instead of doing the game. I just want to change the setup real quick. So give me a second with that. Also, I mean, I just have some random parts too. There's a random tomahawk, or not tomahawk, geez, dragonfly. It's been a while. So if you need parts, or if you want to build a custom, or if you just want to get this one going, I could run that too. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna run the Alley Viper in a second. I'm just gonna find something to change to prop them up on real quick. But hope you guys are doing well. Hallowed, welcome. Hallowed, I have a 1976 Kansas Barry. Do you think it's coming? 1976 Kansas City Royals signed ball without George Brett. That sounds pretty high end stuff there, right? Yeah, I'm trying. You want to see it? Real cheap, cheaper than pictures of Chunk's mom taking a bath. You know that how cheap that is. Yeah, let's do it. All right, hold on. Let me grab a couple things. We don't have to sell just Joe's. Give me a second. All right, guys, thanks for your patience. Let's see what else there is. Hold on. This should be it right here. That is Wesley. Stop playing. But we need some bidding so we can actually bring him back. Volgor, welcome back. Got some comics around here. Think you like comics? Be a John show if he only sold one type of item. Well, it was supposed to be a Joe show, but here it is. 1976. I guess they were saving it for Brett because you got nobody on the sweet spot. You might know these players. It's all, I mean, I think that's 76, right? Yeah. Somebody wrote that on there. There was also a 76 Twins ball. I think I told Adam about that. Sorry you missed out on that one. But I looked up the names. It all seems to point back to the 76 season. Nah, I didn't see George Brett unless I missed something. I was thinking like $40 on it or something. Adam, thanks for sending that in. I saw it. Still a cool piece if you're like a pure Kansas City Royals fan. All right, so that's there. What else? Hold on. And we'll do some Joes if there's any Joes you guys want. Let's have some of this stuff. With Brett from the early 80s, nice. Well, Hallowed might be your buyer if you're selling. Hold on, I've had a lot of really cool balls. Oh, you know what I sold recently? I didn't even tell you this, Hallowed or Haha, or Vance. I had the script for Spaceballs, 1986 Spaceballs, and it just sold. But I do have more Mel Brooks stuff if anybody's interested. And also Gene, what's his name? What did I call him? Gene? Hold on, what's his name? The guy, Willy Wonka. Wilder, that's it, Wilder. He was in Hear No Evil, See No Evil. Terrible reference there. Oh, you picked up most of. There he is. I've never seen this movie. J.C. Falconberry, welcome, dude. That was the coolest thing. That it was 1986. Very active in KC. Nice. 1986 script, and it was like pretty early revisions on it too. So if anyone's a Mel Brooks fan, these are original Hollywood scripts. I do remember it being a good movie. Heads up to Toyman. To Toyman, if I still have anyone left in the stream by the time Mrs. Toyman goes on, remind me. I'll raid them all in there so you guys can get some coasters. Richard Pryor, yeah, yeah. Spaceballs. You want to guess how much it went for? For fun? Trying to remember. I took an offer on it. No eBaying. Could not do it on here. Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close. About almost $600. Nice guess. The other ones I'm selling much cheaper. The Mel Brooks ones, the other Mel Brooks are selling for like between 100 and 150, depending on which movie. And then the Gene Wilder, I could probably do a little cheaper. Maybe this one, a little cheaper. If anybody wants, let me know. Yeah, it was a sick find. Hell, it was a very lucky find. And I knew someone. Yeah, Blazing Saddles would be amazing. Or Willy Wonka, obviously, that would probably be like priceless. It all depends on the title, right? And then they got Spaceballs 2 coming out, which is nuts. I still can't believe that. All right, does anybody want this? Let me know. And then I'm going to run, or any of the scripts or the ball. Here, I'm going to run this for real cheap also. If anyone does customs or... There we go. Yeah, Blazing Saddles would have been good. I think I have To Be or Not to Be. I don't really know those movies, honestly, though. Auction. $5 start. I mean, the 3 of the parts in there are worth it alone. Or one of the parts is probably worth these pieces right here. Usually fall off in these pieces too. And it's a good for custom. It does work. So it's a nice body to start with if you're building one. It's got the seats also. You got 11 seconds. Yeah, I might relaunch if it's slow here, and I'll just go into the regular general estate thing. What up, Quan? I got Alley Viper version 2. I still didn't find something to prop up here, but let's Alley Viper version 2, right? Version 2. Hold on. And he's got a few weapons. He's got a shield, launcher, and 2 missiles. Put him down here for now until I get something else to use. Here we go. I'll start him cheap. Hopefully there's some people that want to get in there. I'm going to try to fix my angle in a second here. For now, here we go. I'll start him cheap for you guys. $10 start. It's like probably half price, right? We get more. The original GI book cover there would sell for 25K easily. Damn. Oh, are you serious? Wow. I guess it's probably it's one of one, right? Oof. I'm gonna start watching some more Joe shows to see what's going on right now. If no one's buying Alley Viper for $10 with weapons. All right. Well, it's just good to see you guys. I need the guy that was next to him on the board. Okay. Ah, this is a good one. This one? Roadblock version 63. I love how they put Roadblock in they just kept doing different things with him. Roadblock in space. It's complete with I think it's complete, right? With the tree still intact. I don't think I can start him any less than 15 though, Adam. No one's gonna bid on him. I dealt with his daughter to buy his Transformers art. Oh man, that's amazing that you knew to. Do you know who got it? Yeah, we'll start at 15. I would think might be some bids. We'll find out though. Thanks, Adam. 20 seconds. Thanks, Adam. Still in the tree. 12 seconds. Wow. So you just tracked down like these families you knew the artist, and then just 17. Somebody else got in there, I believe. Thank you, Adam. 17. Thanks, buddy. Be the man. Adam picking up the roadblock. All right. Anyone else need anyone? Could do the Cobra Commander. Let's see. The Alley Viper. I'm gonna run the book for 5. That's how I got the rock. I know that's insane, man. That you got that too. But is that ship sailed now? Like, there's no more going after that kind of stuff. Like, you got in at like the right time. Would you say? Because like everyone already kind of went down that ship. Okay, got it. You were like before. You were early. Interesting. Echo, welcome. Echo, you got any shows coming up? Still doing the shows? $5, 5 seconds. I can't even know what's for $5. These go for a lot more than that too. Guess you guys aren't ready for that one. You kids used to love it when you were kids. Anyone Operation Recall stuff? Is that the one that's supposed to be Carson? Isn't one of them like based on his face? I can't remember. No shows for Echo. Okay. Well, good to see you in chat. Appreciate you coming in. It looks like Law, or is it Order? Yeah, I don't know. I'll start one of these. I gotta start about $30 on that. That should be the lowest end that I could do on this. Is any Joe shows coming up? If you're in here and you had a Joe show coming up, let everybody know. Or any show. There's a show, what? The Toy Man's wife's doing a show tonight, and then any other Joe shows tonight, guys? $30. Operation Recall. One thing Joe item my parents got me as a kid. Oh no. Was one of those 4-in-1 puzzles. They focus on the Lenards. They're like, what's the difference? Honestly, if I see a parent and they're on a budget, it's like, why would they? I get why they would buy like the different figures instead of the Joes. Although, was the pricing really that different? I don't even know. I don't remember Lenards as a kid. I feel like they didn't sell them in my toy store. I just didn't even pay attention to them because you just knew G.I. Joe, you know? From the cartoon. I think the cartoon, it was all about the cartoon. Here's a Crimson Guard Commander. I think he's on the tree, pretty much everything you see. I think he's complete because you got the tree. Kind of an underrated figure. Parents got me a 16 pack. Ah, damn, that's crazy. I didn't know they came in packs like that. Now I get it. Okay. I don't think we even had any JC Penney's. That's why I don't remember seeing it. Early 2000s was the absolute best time to get. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Ha, that's a lot. For that's serious. I mean, I feel like there's a lot, but I need to get 16 figures though. Good value. And I'll start him at 15 also because you get the tree and all this stuff. Lance, how's the you still the same new job you got, or what's new? I would upgrade Joe Mox and send to AFA Mox. Oh man, that was smart. You were way ahead of the time, man. West Counter, welcome. Way ahead. Here, if you guys didn't like that one, I think everyone would like this one. A lab tech for a malting plant? I don't even know what that means, but that sounds cool. So no more working with I guess patients basically. Dude, Adam, that's amazing. Oh, malt. Okay, got it. That's awesome. It's a taste test. The job is great. All right, Lance. Gotham Sports app. I have to look that up. And didn't you say you had a girlfriend now too? I'm gonna just give everyone your personal information right now here. We definitely need to catch up. Dude, I love it. So you're doing good, man. I love hearing that. Seriously. So you're saying there's a chance. $30. 20 seconds. Moving here end of the month. No way. Wow. Quality testing. All right, sweet. This is a great deal for this one. Congrats, Lance. Out of curiosity, is she pretty? I actually wasn't gonna ask that, but I had to do my joke with the Back to the Future joke. Is she pretty? I got a girl. Junk wax. Nah, not tonight. Darn. don't think I hadn't even brought any with me. See that? No way. A crush from college? Could that would you hit her up on Facebook or something? That's amazing. Wow, man. It's freaking awesome, dude. No. I don't think I have a terrible memory though, so it's possibly did, but I don't think so. I think I just knew you had a girlfriend. I didn't know she was a crush from college. That's sick. Did you reach out on Facebook or something? We'll talk offline, obviously offline. 30 years ago. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. I can't believe it's been that long. 30 years. What did you say, Dante? Think of this girl used to be pine. Old man Peabody used to breed pine here. 30 years. You were trying to, man. No, that's what you start doing. You're not when you're single in your late 40s, you're like, huh, I guess I should look at Facebook. Like, huh, I guess I should pay attention to. I keep calling them girls. I'm only 47. Women, ladies, left hands. I guess you got to pay attention and be like, oh yeah, are they holding? Are they strapping or not? And you got to check all the statuses. I don't know, man. I can't. It's really weird. But I'm super happy for you, man. How about this one? This looks like a bootleg Destro or like an upgraded Destro. General Mortefero. This would have been like the #1 figure back in the day. Got divorced, called my college crush, divorced 6 years ago, no kid. Wow, dude. You literally hit the jackpot. That's crazy, man. Arbon, welcome. I mean, you checked off like very difficult boxes there. That's nuts, man. Did she know that you had a crush on her in college, or were you friends? That's wild, man. Seriously wild. I gotta remember to call you already one of these days. Like tomorrow. When I say these days, like tomorrow. 7 seconds. Oh my god, this one's awesome for 30 bucks, no? Look at that. You know, it's funny when we first bought these, we were like, "Oh my god, they're gonna like triple or quadruple in value by the time," but they took too long to get them to us, I think. The hype was over. It's gone. We're like, what is people don't probably don't know what this is now. It's been so long. Too much. All right, let's see what else. Maybe I could sell some other stuff that's non-Joe. Hold on one second. We're not doing Plink Joe anymore. My plans did not work out for that one. We have to do a different setup next time. I'm gonna run the movie script. Screw it. Anyone want the Gene Wilder movie script? I'll run it cheaper on here for you guys. I think it's worth a lot more than I'm gonna run it for. If anybody's a Gene Wilder fan, I don't know about this movie though. Barsky boy, welcome. Happy Purim, maybe? So it's just ended, I guess. Oh, okay, Stalker. All three of these? Or we're talking about the Joe. Oh, these, the mugs. Well, I'm gonna have to match whatever's out there, I guess. The pricing is. Wait, there's 4 though. There's 4, so I can run them all. Nah, no chuckles. Thanks for asking though. Yeah, these. You're talking about these, Stalker, right? Or something else. So you get Nzmo Corpse, or 2, whatever you want. Yeah, General Mortefero. Let me get my Abacus out. I actually bought an Abacus just so I could, but I don't have. Purim is all. It really is awesome. I had the best time I've ever had on Purim. I never, as my kids go to the girls go to like a Jewish day school, so we went to like a Purim kind of event thing, and it was fun. They had like Hamantaschen. They were doing a whole, you know how it is. It was fun. All right, all 4. Let me think. Probably be like almost a break-even price. Because of the fees. I'm serious. Let me check my calculator. Hold on. You missed out on Purim? Oh, okay, Stalker. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, I mean they're not. These were a special. I don't know if you knows what these are, but there was a special thing that Lance. There was certain designers from the original Joes, and then the guy from 3D Joes. They did these on Kickstarter. You can see the names on here. Thank you, OG creators. Exactly. No Tiger Force part. Tiger Force parts. So yeah, Bill Merkline. That's a big name. Did the head 3D figure. So Lance can probably say what other figures he did. So these are pretty special in that regard. This is wave 1 that went out to the people that did the Kickstarter. Yeah, all the old school guys banded together. It's pretty amazing, actually. was a really cool project they did. And I think even what's his name did the card backs. Larry Hama probably did the card backs, right? Hold on. Made in China. Didn't know that. Dragonfly parts? Oh my god, I do. Probably not the ones you need though. I can sell the whole thing. That is a dragonfly, right? It's been so long. I like forget. I don't know how I forget. All right, let me get the price for you. Sorry. Hold on one second. Rudat, there we go. Yeah, I mean this is amazing, guys. Like this is a throwback. It's like a reinvention of. I think some of these figures they might have actually thought about making back in the '80s and they never did, if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot of information on I guess Carson's site and stuff. No, no moccasin Top Gun. Thanks, Boba Flow. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just looking at something really quick. I'm gonna run all four if you want all four. If you want two, you can do two. Big Al, thanks for coming in, buddy. All right, Operation Recall. Here we go. So yeah, someone's selling pretty cheap. Yes, three. Probably. I don't know. I probably need like 125 on all of them. Let me just double check that. Is my math right on that? Hold on. Sorry it takes so long, guys. I'm a little rusty. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's almost a break even. It's pretty much a break even price because of the fees. So I would do that just to get them to especially get them to a collector and a real Joe collector in the UK. I mean, they belong in a museum, not with me. Here you go. Just like I sold all those original drawings the last show I was on. That was sick. Tiger Fly. Now, if anyone has Tiger Fly parts or Tiger, any Tiger parts, Tiger style, then hit up, what's it called? Message him and have to hit you back. All right, you got it, Slacker. Thank you. Me? I don't know if we want to go into the real details of what I'm doing, but I've been on some streams. I kind of converted to doing for reselling. I still love reselling. I've been doing a lot of consignments for especially for baby boomers, and I buy and sell from auctions. But I had to get something a little more structured. So I am, as a lifelong entrepreneur who started his own company with a friend, and which is still going today. I decided I need to go back to kind of that world. So I'm going to study for my Series 6 or Series 7. I'm starting with New York Life. I'm onboarding with New York Life. So I've been working on that and all the training and all that stuff out of nowhere. Like I never thought I would do that, but I had a friend that mentioned it. So I love doing this. So it's a grind though. I didn't scale fast enough to be frank. So I'm gonna do that and this. So a couple streams of income, a lot of personal stuff going on that's held me back from being on here. I love being on here. You guys know that I've been on one of the oldest sellers on here. So I don't want to give it up. I love live selling. I love whatnot, and I love selling Joes. It's like I forgot how much fun it is to sell Joes. So I'm definitely going to try to get back into doing that more. I just have to find a source where I can buy more on like wholesale and actually make it work for everybody. So a lot different during the pandemic, you know. We got 18 people here though. We should sell something. Let's see. Anyone with the Star Wars activity books or the Cobra Commander book? Well, listen to Beasties. I went on this like Beasties run of like I don't know why, just like looking up all their old documentaries and shit and like interviews. Crimson Guard Commander, let's do that one. Yeah, there's a recall. I keep thinking Total Recall, Operation Recall, if you're familiar. Starting all at like $30 each. What was I saying before that? Oh yeah, there's this amazing clip if you like the Beastie Boys on YouTube. It's mind blasting. It's like one of the first times they ever rapped, and it was actually like amazing and cringeworthy at the same time, and it just mind blasting how in the world they became what they became. If you watch the first time they rapped, it's like, how did they become the Beastie Boys? Because you got to watch it if you haven't seen it. I think he's complete. You guys tell me real quick. Oh, not familiar with the Total Operation Recall? Yeah, so it's all the OG designers from Hasbro, and they got with Carson from 3D Joe's, and they basically made all these. Yeah, there we go. R. Carson Metaxas. They made this is the first wave. They made all these in a Kickstarter campaign. So pretty. They just delivered them after like I think it was like 3 years, and they finally the first wave was delivered end of last year. Guys, this is complete, right? The Crimson Guard Commander. I mean, it's on the tree. Unless thing fell off. Or does he probably has a missile launcher or no missile launcher? I can't remember. Hold on. That must be his. That should be complete. Are we missing a missile? Nope, there's the other missile right there. Here we go. All right, he's complete. I'll start him so we can get some, maybe we get some video. I'll start him super cheap. Start him under the money, under what I paid. Here we go. There's the Beasties. The Beasties, they were like a random punk band in New York. They weren't even like, and they were so young. It's so crazy how quickly they evolved. 11, thanks Kodiak. Still a great deal, guys. I think anything under 15 is going to be a steal. Uncivilized. Anything less would be uncivilized. That's it. That's what I was trying to say. See how rusty I am. Barsky, how you been? If you're still there, Barsky, how's everything going in your world of carnivaling? Thank you, guys. Is that the right word? Carnivaling? Carny world? Your Bills got screwed, didn't they? They got really screwed. I don't even like the Bills, but they got screwed. Thank you. It was like one of the biggest screwings in the history of the playoffs. Nice bidding word there, guys. What else? We have the Alley Viper. I may as well put him up one more time. I think you guys, everyone was sleeping when I put him up before. Version 2. Good gold on the chest there. No elbow crack. No elbow crack. Looking good. He's not complete though, but you get 2 missiles and the shield and the launcher, which I misplaced. Hold on. We'll start him way under. Sorry about the bad angle, guys. Hey, we ran a few figures. I showed some movie scripts, talked about what's new with me, and we were talking to Lance before. I guess that's about it. What's new with him? I don't know if he's still here though. Crickets Collectibles, welcome. Oh, are you serious? There's 4 Joshos right now? I thought I looked to see if there's any Joshos, and I was like, oh, there's none right now. Cool. Not until 10. Obviously, I can't use Whatnot correctly anymore. All right. There's 4 Joshos right now? No. Jeez. You can't see one. It's different. That's just so frustrating. What category? I thought I was supposed to use action figures, not vintage toys. Anyway, now everyone's going to the other 4 shows. Every day for it. No shit. Okay. I mean, I saw that coming a long time ago. That's one of the reasons I initially pivoted. But it. That's surprising. That's cool though for the Joe guys to get more options, but you know, it's changed. People have changed. Yeah, it's changed a lot. I mean, they sell like goldfish on here now. I mean, you can buy anything on here. You gotta always pivot, and it's always gonna change. You do? Oh, okay. Yeah, I love consigning. I just sold. I had a. Oh my god, 19. It was a 2 of the recalls. All right, Bob. Do you know which ones you want? So crazy stuff though. In his garage, he had a Route 66 sign. I don't think he had any idea how much it was worth, and I was like, that's probably like, just at a glance, I was like, that could be like $1,000. I don't even know. Just out of like gut feeling, maybe 500, but I thought 1,000. This one, and I never listed it for him. I just kept. I don't know why. I just didn't list it for him. And the other day I was there, and I was like, you know what am I thinking? List this damn thing already. I listed it 2 hours ago, and it just said it sold for almost $900. I was like. And you always had that regret, like, should I listed it for more? But I don't think so. I think that was way the right price. He's gonna be shocked. He's gonna be shocked because he definitely didn't think it was worth that much. So consigning, reselling for other people can be a lot of fun. Treasure hunting. He's got another sign I gotta check a look at, but just the random stuff you can find that people don't realize has value is the coolest stuff. Not the obvious stuff is one thing, but all right, both of these. Oh man, he does look like Destro. I guess I'll just do them 30 each. We'll see what happens. So 60. It's pretty much. I think I might be, yeah, that's pretty much break even. Here we go. Good luck. Just being frank. Just so you all know, it's a solid deal. I still can't believe it. These came out. We all thought they were going to be like triple, quadruple, but I just don't think people wanted them. Reselling. Thanks for coming in, dude. Hey, did you ever move reselling? Did you ever move back? You were supposed to move a while ago, right? 7 seconds. Boba Flow, thank you. I have some Star Wars books here if you're interested in some Star Wars stuff, Boba, to add to your box. First purchase, thank you so much. There's a Boba Fetzer in here one time. I don't know if it's probably the same person. You would do a duck race if I made one? I don't see why we couldn't do a duck race. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Is it really a big deal? And people do like illegal things on here. It didn't go. I think it was not priced the right way. We'll do a duck race. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. People do disgusting, horrible things on here. I could do a duck race. You guys are asking them for it. Why not? Is it any problem doing a duck race? I don't think so. Honestly, I'm like a tree falling in the woods on this app sometimes. No one even knows that I'm not even on anymore because I think I'm like outside the algorithm. I'm in the old version of Whatnot or something somehow. So I don't think anyone's gonna see it. Had some good duck race. Oh, the duck races were high and crazy before. Jay Connolly's here. What's up? All right, so duck race. Can I get hyped for it? Should we do this for the duck race? I feel like people would rather have this than the Reacher. Make duck races allowable again. Yeah, make it great again or something. It's overload. I appreciate it, SoCal. I really do think there is something up with there's something, but yeah, it's just overload. I guess you're right. But here's the weird part, SoCal. I have these like seller, what are they called? Seller community support streams. Yeah, you're right. I know, SoCal. Why don't I do that? I know. I got to do that again. I get in it, but I just don't have the inventory. But you're right. That's the way to do it, I guess, for these. But anyway, they're supposed to send out like an alert to all sorts of people, and you're supposed to get like, and you know, your people coming into that stream where you teach about how to use Whatnot and things like that, best tips and tricks. There's like a group of like 20 of us that are kind of like in this official, unofficial community seller group. It's been a couple years now, I think. Anyway, my theory was it was weird because the only people I'd get in the stream were people that already knew me. So I was like, they're supposed to be getting me out to other people and featuring me. Like something ain't right. So, but whatever. 2 years ago, brother, keep building. Yeah, you're right, SoCal. You were right. Well, you're right. All right. So are we really doing this? Do I have a show of ducks that we're gonna do this real quick? We're gonna do a duck race. We'll do a camel race. Camel race. I think. Let's see. If we make enough noise, let me think. How much should it be? Depends how many people are interested, I guess. Camel race. We could do like. If we do like 7 spots, because I don't know how many people are gonna be in. Like $10 a spot. So you go in for 10, maybe like $8 a spot. Yeah. Yeah. See. Yeah. I got SoCal and Adam so far. It's only 2. You guys even know what we're talking about? If you know what we're talking about, just say. Give me like the shoulder shrugging emoji. All right, thanks. So SoCal's trying to get the odds. That's smart. Hold on, Jay Connolly's here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hold on. When's your next show, SoCal? By the way, or you said you stopped doing them? Let me see if I can find the camel. Do they have camel races anymore? Hopefully. Race timers. Oh, this site's so spammy. I gotta find my camels. Santa races, leprechaun emojis. Camel race. There it is. I think I can only have 6 people in the camel. Next show's tomorrow. What are you selling, Joe's? How many camels can I put in here? Let's see. 6. So we could do 6. Let's do 6. 6 camels. And consigning a friend's store. I've been doing wrestling. Oh, wrestling is a great category on here. If you have good wrestlers, wrestling is a really good category. I'm assuming it still is. Comics, nice category too. All right, so how about, because of fees, I don't know. What do you get this thing like $10? And if you don't win, I'll find. I have to give you guys something, obviously. So usually I have like good GI Joe like goodie bags. I'll have to get something together for the ones that don't win. Only 6 spots. 10. Okay, sweet. Let's do it. Let me get it in there. Hold on. All right. Create quality listing. 1 second. Stick with me, guys, and everybody be cool. Hold on. Other toys? I don't know, vintage toys? Sure. Photo. It's not vintage though, but we get the idea. It looks vintage. It's a throwback kind of thing. Rock around the clock. Einstein, James. All right, let's put this in here. And you guys will get, if you don't win, you'll get a prize to be named later. Let's see. Win a, what's his name? Dark Reapers. Real cheap if you win. Here we go. 6 spots. Let's see. Goodie. Bag. Prize. For runner-ups. All right, thank you guys for your patience. Only 6 spots. I think that's the way to go. I don't know if we're gonna sell it, so I think 6 spots makes sense. And 1 second. And it's pretty cheap to get in. It's pretty fun. I gotta remember how I used to do this. I need the hype again. All right, reserve for live. Accept offers. No. Publish. Yeah. Shipping profile. Why is it doing this? Hold on. Make the shipping cheap. I think it's on now. I think we're good. And I can't see chat, so I'm not sure what you guys have been saying, if anything. 6 spots at 10, chat. Thank you, buddy. 6 left, it says. 3 left. Oh, damn, SoCal. Thank you. Hardball's back. Look at that. I love Hardball just comes in out of nowhere. It's like, I ain't got this shit. And then if you don't win, just let me know what you guys like. Yeah, Hasbro WWF. Wish there was more WCW Luke. All right, 2 left. Who's the 4th one? Who's the other person that got it? Hold on, let's see. Sold. SoCal. Thanks, SoCal. Sold. SoCal. Adam, thanks, buddy. Hardball. SoCal. Wait, who's the other one? Did you buy 2 maybe? Echo, thank you. Sweet. That's it. They're gone, it looks like. That was weird. Boom. That's the old times. There we go. Gone. This is selling out immediately. That's old times. I love it. That's why I used to do well in this app. Oh, yeah, I forgot. And they're not even big money makers, honestly. It's like, if you win, I price it that cheap because you got all the, anyway, doesn't matter. Here, let me get the other names in. I haven't done this in so long, so hold on. All right, we did 30. We used to do 30 seconds, I think, right? Or was it a minute? Shit, I don't even remember. I think it's probably a minute. We gotta make it worth everyone's while. Hold on. And then put the names in. Edit list. All right, I got this. It's coming. It's all coming back to me now. All right, here we go. Junk. There we go. Thanks, Adam. Exactly. That's exactly what I need to know. Like, I'll send you like a junk wax pack. 1 minute. Thank you, Jay Connolly. I can send like O-rings, and we'll figure maybe a figure for somebody. We'll figure it out. A comic book or 2. All right, Adam's in. Let me put the names in. Then Adam's in. Then Echo. And then who else is in? SoCal, of course. Thanks, SoCal. Yeah, this used to be so much fun. SoCal. Adam again, thank you. There's only a few of you guys, so this works. Hardball and SoCal, perfect. Let him flow like a mud star. All right, so Adam and SoCal are the have the mathematical edge. There's 6 spots. So yeah, we'll figure this out. Hold on. And we need to pick a song. I'm gonna go with, I should go with Back to the Future, but I'm gonna go with my Under the Radar awesome one instead. Hold on. I think this one hypes me up more. All right, here we go. All right, guys. God, I need to like listen to how I used to do this. Yeah, there it is. All right, I'm gonna play it in a second. Let's get the race so you can see it. Forget how I used to do this. There we go. Nice, Adam. I know, don't mess. Thanks, reselling. But now we have 22 all of a sudden. What is going on? All right, here we go. It's a camel race. The people who have entered, they've all agreed digitally that this is all good. They've twisted my arm to do this. Everyone's gonna get a prize, and then the main person who wins gets this prize. Let's go. Here we go. I forgot how I used to do this. I was a different man back then. We're gonna have fun. All right, ready? Race time. Hold on. I have to have the music. Camel race. Where is it? Here it is. Here's we have edited our list. We got our list. We got our names. We're going full screen, I guess. Did we lose our names when we do that? That's not a problem. Ah, they lost. I hate when they do that. We lost the names. We gotta do it again. It's okay. Adam. SoCal. Hardball. This is easy at least. Yeah. Oh, I got to start the music over though. Probably done. 1 minute. Set. Oh wait, just in time. Here we go. Yeah, go. Oh no, turn this off. Wait, what? I don't want that. There we go. We're back. All right. Yeah, see? These are slow camels. Hardball is in the lead. SoCal's catching up. You know, camels make the weirdest sounds. It's something like this. It's something like this, like something like that. So just picture that when you win. Here we go. Echo. Oh, it's coming down to it. I see Doug Llewellyn getting ready, his microphone ready to call the winner. Echo. Hardball. The litigants are coming out. Judge Wapner is making his final decision in 13 seconds. Adam is in the lead. Someone's going to put those turbo boosters on in the end. You know how it goes. Oh, there goes Hardball. Hardball. It's going to pull it off, a mathematical miracle. Remember, folks, when you have a dispute, whatever Doug Llewellyn said, you don't do it on your own. You take them to court. Just like Hardball took everyone to court and won this. Dark Reapers. Congratulations. 5th and 6th. Won by a camel toe, says the toy man. Literally did. Yeah, it really is. That was fun, guys. Thank you for participating. SoCal and Adam. And Echo will get studio audience not appearing on stage. We'll get the home game. Something like that. Oh, I love my little. That's a funky jam. If you didn't realize, People's Court. When you hear the whole theme, it's not just those little congas. Look who it is. Does that not bring you back? I know it's sickening, isn't it, Vintage? There he is. I'm Doug Llewellyn. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, guys. I mean, we could maybe do one more. I do have the other one. Is anyone in for another one? This might be the last one ever. I don't know. 82 sealed Coco you still have? Oh my god. I need to see a picture of that, man. What was it? What was that? Harvey Levin was on Supreme Court before he got all the TMZ. Nothing like a Judge Wapner, though. Judge Judy. I could Judge Judy. She's like, you know, the Pepsi to Wapner's Coke, I guess. All right. It's a complete set now? Oh, nice. I love that you guys remembered. There was some fun prizes in those things. Man, I wish to look back. It was such a blur. Whew. Mills Lane, that's true. That was a short-lived one. You got there was another lady. What was her name? She was good. God, she was a younger one, brunette. I can't remember her name. Box with the paperwork. What did I have? What? You're telling I had to mail away Mickey in a box and I forgot? Dude, you yeah, that Quarrel. Good memory there, toy man. Judge Million, very good. C Navarro knows their court TV. Not Mickey. That's still sick. I want to see. I don't even remember that. Isn't that crazy? I don't remember that. What? What's that worth now? Oh wait, I do remember it. It was in a glass case or like a plexi case or something like that, right? Or I'm thinking of the Duke. You are not the father. Now we're getting to Springer territory. Who, by the way, Jerry Springer, the first non-Kenner person to, I guess, have the original Star Wars set, right? Does anyone want to do this one for the same price? For the cost of a Dunkin' Donuts? It's not even Starbucks now. How expensive Dunkin' Donuts has gotten. It's insane. Hey, yeah, where's Ed? You're right. Is he still around? I haven't seen Dog House either. You guys have tagged him. All right, thanks, SoCal. Let me see if Swim for Chris is around. Hold on. Guys, everyone tag someone they haven't seen in a long time. Hold on. Like Jay, what's it called? Yes. Cobra. Hold on. At. Who am I thinking of? Jay. Oh my god. Mr. Beast, we can tag him. There we go. Thank you. Hold on. These nuts. Okay, got it. Who was I gonna do? I was gonna do Swim. Everyone tag one person that they haven't seen in a year or two. Swim for Chris. I did one. Now it's up to you. Out there. There you go. Let's see. Hot Wheels Consign, welcome back. 2 Joe shows now. Ooh. Let's go. Let's move everyone over here. Let's get a raid. CK Cole. Yeah, that's a good one too, Jay Conan. I know if I end, I'm gonna raid whoever's selling Joe's, or I'll raid Mrs. the Toy Man if she's on in 15 minutes, right? If I can. How many M's did? Oh, I know, right? So yeah, it's so hard to remember. That's a great question. His name is very hard like that. That would be so funny if he came in. That'd be amazing. Haven't seen him in years. How could there be more than one Mav? How about we each? I'll do one. I did one. Thanks, SoCal. Charlie OSU. That was Jay Conley. That was a good one. Oh, you'll go live and then raid? That's a good idea. All right, hold on one second. Let me add this in. If we're doing the one more, we could do one more. No one's gonna be mad at me, right? You guys want to do it? We're doing it. Here we go. Create. I've done. It's been a while. Create quality. So we do camels again or something different. Vintage toys. Take photos, and then so if you don't win, you'll get a collectible that I know you like. You'll tell me what you like. Like Adam wanted a junk wax pack, so I'm gonna give him a junk wax pack, for example. Or if you want a comic book, I'll get you a comic book. All right, so we're gonna call this one. It was a camel race, I guess. Camels are kind of boring, but what else could I do? Hold on. Camels, greyhounds, superhero race, nah. Clown race, nah. All right, we'll probably stick with it. Yeah, we'll stick with the. There's a ladybug. Hold on. All right, let me get the thing in there in a second. I was just giving you guys a little more time. A sack race? Crab race. We're doing crab race. I remember that one is a lot of fun. We're doing crab race. Crab people race. Here we go. 1 minute. 6 people. All right. Hold on a second. Crab people race. Taste like crab. Talk like people. Crab race. Win. What's the guy's name again? It's Breacher and Hellhound. Runner-ups get a fun prize. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a good start for your weekend. 6 spots is all we are allowed. 1 second. So get in there. 10 buckaroos for fun. Reserve for live, accept offers. All right, here we go. If you already bought, shipping should be super cheap also, or hopefully free. All right, here we go. I think everything is in line. Yep. And pin. 6 spots. Get them now before they go away. Did everyone tag somebody? Adam's in. Yeah, I need to get some more. Oh, Punisher's here. Crab people race. Bro and Arrow, another good one. Deck Balls. Thanks. Getting the Mugsley, another good one. Let's get Mugsley in here. Seriously. What's up, Chief? 3215. S Falcon, another good one. Mr. Beast, of course. We go way back. Dustin McCoy, you're just in time. We're doing a crab race. And then runner-ups get a fun item, like a goodie bag, like a booby prize. But everyone is happy. Everyone gets a trophy. Although that was not our generation. We were right before that generation, right? Hey, whoa, you were right, SoCal. Holy cow. Holy SoCal. Thanks, dude. J Cal. Look at you flexing. It's like, oh, I'll just sign on and get 20 people and I'll just Flip them over to you. Haha. That was awesome. Thanks, buddy. All right. This is your chance as a throwback stream. We're doing a cat, but we're not doing duck races. We're doing a crab charity run. $10. Dude, seriously, that's amazing. Thank you, SoCal. Make sure you guys are. I'm sure you're all following him, but if you don't, just do it. Thank you, reselling. Let's see. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Seriously. I know you're a positive kind of fellow, man. So I appreciate that. I always appreciate the good words, no matter what. Jay Barker, that was what I was trying to think of. I couldn't remember. Vines. Thank you. Crab. You know, like I'm in Maryland, so we're doing a crab race, or crab people race. Remember that episode of we got some new names I've never seen. Chance to win this, which you'll never see. Well, this is wave 1 from Operation Chi-Town fan. Thank you guys. All right, I think that's it. All right, this time. So last time we did Wapner, definitely Wapner. This time, I'm thinking Back to the Future is the obvious choice because I got Marty right here. Yeah, we gotta do Back to the Future. Let's do it. I'm still rusty. I'm getting my mojo back here. Oh, crab cakes. Yeah. Nah, that'd be a good thing to sell on here though. Crab cakes. Can you sell crab cakes on here? You can sell everything else, right? All right, let me see the names. I don't even know who the names are on here. And the people, if you do lose, and I've never seen you before, we're going to talk about what your runner-up prize is so you're not upset. Chi-Town fan. I'll get you, I say Chi-Town, that's Chicago, right? So you get a 1990 Ryan Sandberg with a bent corner and a Sammy Sosa 92 with Jerry curl. Wait, does that even make sense? All right. Or I'll get you an Andre Dawson extra thick stash 1990. All right, Jay Link. I don't know anything about your name, so that doesn't help. But Chi-Town, Jay Link. Thank you guys for coming in. Vines. If you guys don't know me, I was the first G.I. Joe seller on the app. Way back when we gave away a flag. We used to go live every night, and the Joe Bro community is amazing. So thank you guys for coming in. Thanks SoCal for bringing so many people. Vines, MDon82. Hold on, we got some new names here. And Adam, of course. Adam, not a new name. All right, so Chi-Town, J-Link, Vines, MDon, and Adams. That's 6. Hold on. Or did Vines buy twice? And I can't. No, Deck Boss is in there. Deck Boss. Got it. Give me a second. Good thing there's not 10. I would really be confused. Hold on. And we were going to do the fun, famous, more than famous, infamous game Plink Joe, but that didn't work out today. We'll do it another time. Plink Joe's my favorite. There was even I had some failed games too. I had Jeopardy. That didn't work out. That was a fun game though. Oh, can you get Brian in here? Was it 80s pop culture for life? Hey Migs. You too. Thanks for coming in, Migs. Migs for Jesus was in my seller support show. Thank you. I haven't seen Harlem Nights. Yeah, I don't think I have. Yeah, I haven't seen Harlem Nights. You're right. What else haven't I seen? There's a few other movies like that. Been on for a little over a month. All right, Vines. I like hearing that. Sweet. Let's see. Hand delivered crap. February 30th, 2027. Nice. Thanks, but I have no idea what you're. Oh, Chi-Town. Isn't that Chicago? Oh, but you don't know the references I made? What is Chi-Town? I don't know. All right, here we go. It was nice chance. It's sweet items. Yeah, it's fun. I'm just trying to catch up on the chats. I think I'm almost caught up. I think I'm caught up. Wait, so Chi-Town must be younger if you've never heard of Ryan Sandberg. Okay. Cubbies? Wait, Andre Dawson wasn't a Cub, was he? Yeah. All right. Yeah, of course he was. I'm thinking he was an Expo too. All right, let's go. I was saying, so your runner-up prize. I'm going to send you. If you lose, you get a runner-up prize. We are getting old. That's it too, Jeremy. Ugh. God. Thanks, Adam. You're the man. Yeah, 5-star seller on here, guys. Trying to maintain. Thanks to you guys, honestly. Honestly, there's so many reviews, like per sale. It's really because of the G.I. Joe Bros. Like if you the percentage of sales to reviews is strong, and it's because of you guys, I think. All right, here we go. All right, I'm really rusty at this, guys, because we haven't been able to do it in a while. All right, we got to change the song, and I got to remember how I used to do this. We're gonna do this one. It's still in the search. Hope this is it. No, I don't want 2. No. Come on, YouTube. This is it. All right, guys. Oh, I feel the duck race right now when this song comes on. All right, guys, we're ready. Here's all the names. Did it save? Yes. You all ready? You got Adam, Deck Boss, M. Don. You got Jay Link, Shy Town, who's the biggest Sammy Souser fan ever. Let's go. Duck race starting as soon as I turn this off. I think I started late, but that's okay. Where's start? Uh-oh. There it is. Go! Oh, I remember them running a lot faster. Do it. 55 seconds. All the fun happens in the end anyway. Got a bad connection or something. They're slow. All right, J-Link, Chi-Town. Watch out, Biff's catching up. Deck Boss, M-Don, Adam. Who's going to take it down? Usually I check to make sure the names are right. I didn't even do that, but I think we're good. 34 seconds. I think he just jumped over the car. Watch out for the manure. Nope, not yet. We're not there yet. Adam, Deck Boss, M-Don, Vines, Chi-Town. Who's going to win? Oh, there goes Marty. I almost ruined the race like that. Look at that. This is the part where Biff's on his butt. 15 seconds left. Let's go. Good luck. 12 seconds. Look at him go. 9 seconds. Oh. J-Link. Oh, J-Link. Wins. Breacher and Hellhound. Congratulations, J-Link. Congrats. And everyone else will get runner-up prizes. Chi-Town, Vines, M-Don, Deck Boss. Put in the chat, what else do you guys collect besides G.I. Joe stuff? Or are you mostly G.I. Joe collectors? Let me know. No Metal Gear figures. I appreciate you asking, though. Metal Gear has figures? I had the original Metal Gear. Plink Joe is the best game ever, but I don't have it to run tonight. I don't think. Actually, we could probably run the figures. Nah, I have a few figures left. We didn't get to play Plink Joe, but there it is. DSEO, welcome. So the people that won, let me know what else you collect. Let's see. O-rings and metal figure. If I had them, I should just get them. So I have them. The metal figures are. It's like I think they're hard to get now. Yes, JK, I'm trying. I'm definitely trying to get back into selling Joes 100%. I just need a Joe wholesaler basically, and I want to start doing the shows at night again. I want to do like the 10 p. I want to do the 10 p.m. shows again. 10:10. Thanks, JK. I appreciate that. Why don't we sell this? We'll sell whatever. It doesn't have to be G.I. Joe stuff today. And the people that were in the race that did not win, I want to send you something that you actually like. So let me know if you just anything you collect other than G.I. Joe. Let me know, and that way I can make sure I have some options for you. But I'll try to get you some sort of G.I. Joe item, of course. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna run this book. I hope someone wants this one. I gotta start this one at 5. This is on consignment from a 91-year-old. That's not a joke. Here we go. She had these golden books, and then she had like this. And this is probably the best thing in there besides the golden books. Anyone's golden books, I have those too. Oh, dude, my dog is still alive. Thank you, Vintage Venom. I know that sounds weird, but he's going to be 17. Thank you. 6 for Will. 7. See, now you guys are respecting this book. I'm telling you, it's not a cheap book. This go for a minimum of like $10, if not more. 1987. We're at 8. Vintage. Yeah, no dog time. He used to wear a diaper now, but he's still hanging in there. 17. It's crazy. Thanks, Vintage. Thanks, Tyler. Let's go. See, sometimes you got to stay on, but also you need a little. It just goes to show getting a raid from somebody how meaningful that is in this little whatnot game. Oh yeah, he's got to wear a diaper. Oh yeah, you too. What a coincidence. Get those Depends, like the ones where like there's like a sort of younger looking guy on the cover, and he looked real athletic, and it's like, oh okay, if he's gonna do it, it's acceptable. Tyler, ho. Ooh, Goonies just came on. I remember when you co-hosted with your daughter. Oh, that's. I wish I could see. Why do I have no memory? Thank you, Adam. I think I need to ask you guys for my memories. They used to love doing it. They're so little then. $20. Wow, guys. Thank you. I feel like there's like I don't even know what this feels like old school. We're getting bids and fighting. We got snipes. Hold on. Where's Wesley? I gotta wake up now. I forgot how to do this. It's been so long. Snipes. 5 seconds. Tyler the Hoe with a snipe too. Tyler's not giving up. Oh, I need a new jump. I'm gonna get one now. Oh, yeah. Tyler, first purchase. Thank you so much. That was awesome, guys. Thanks, Vintage. The dude, that was insane. It was two dudes that came in. It was messed up, and I was like, "You're in the wrong place. Don't kill me." I don't remember that. That was terrible. All right, now let's do it. Here we go. How about this one? Kate and Allie Viper. I don't think was there a theme song for Kate and Allie? Didn't expect to hear that question today. Here, Wesley sniped. Dude, that's one of the best movies ever, too. By the way, and you know what's sickening about that movie? What year did that movie take place? Wasn't it like 2042 or something? Like, or earlier than that? Not everything's a Taco Bell yet, but still, it's weird. No 3 seashells. I would have been fined a lot of credits too. Hold on. They are gems. All right. We've got an Alley Viper Pittsburgh Steeler variant, version 2, I guess, right? I always forget if it's 2 or 3. It's 2, right? And my lighting keeps changing. We're at 16. You get the shield, the missile launcher, and 2 missiles. And the mask is there too, which is great. He's got the bling on. Look at his little necklace. Demolition Man was 2032. Dude, that's even crazier. Version 2. 6 years from now was Demolition Man. That's like it was one thing with Back to the Future, the 2015 thing, but I think Demolition Man seemed so much further in the future. I mean, the cryogenic freeze thing, and anyway, the whole. You know what's weird though? The jingles, like I think our generation, like Gen X, actually does like to listen to like we're like insanely nostalgic. It's like scary how nostalgic. Thank you, M Don. Like I would listen to like a Juicy Fruit commercial, you know. Get your skis shined up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. You know the lyrics. Yeah, see? It's like comforting to watch that stuff. Exactly. All right. It's fun. Sometimes it's fun. I have to show my kids that stuff too. I'm like, you know that bubble tape I just got you? Well, that came out in like 1990. Like, it was amazing. And remember those weird, edgy commercials for bubble tape? It's like, for you, not them, but now I'm them. That's not cool that I'm them. Here we go. Incinerators. Who did win? I can't remember the name. And what was the name, guys? Jay Link, maybe? I have to look and rewatch. The old Folgers ones are good. Oh, those are good. Those are feel good ones. Jay Link, thanks, Don. Well, Don, I like your picture there. You got the what's it called? Wait, what is that? Which vehicle is that? Actually, no, I don't even know. Looks like a custom. It looks like a custom dreadnought vehicle. What is that? He's got the 80 3D. See, there we go. I knew it. Okay, that's pretty sick. All right, hold on. My lighting sucks. So I wasn't expecting to use. I'm thinking change this. Hold on. I know we get a 3D printer, man. That's the shit. You made that. That's crazy. Cyndi Lauper keeps laughing. All right, this is an underrated figure right here. I think from '91. I think that's everything that he comes with that all I have for him. So, incinerators. Oh, there are Ghostbusters. Dude, 2032 for Demolition Man. That's not okay. Does anyone want to see the most amazing Beastie Boys nostalgic footage that you've maybe never seen before? I guess you don't have a choice because I got the computer and we're in different states. But 5 guys, don't sleep on this. All right, I'm done. Good. It's insane. Like I'm like speechless how crazy it is. Hold on. 16. Thank you guys. Beastie Boys 19. They had a 4th member, by the way. It was a girl, Kate Schellenbach or something. She ended up being. which is crazy. Will Swiles, and they were like, I don't know, 18, 19 years old. And I swear MCA looks like every Jewish kid I went to school with. Like, I'm Jewish, I'm saying that. Like, he looks like so not MCA. I can't explain it. Hold on. Like, just nerdy. Here it is. I gotta find it. Damn. This is it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And Ad Rock is the most surprising one of them all, because he has like that old school rapping vibe that's just he doesn't have that scream voice that he ended up doing. All right, I'm gonna get another figure. Hold on. Of course, now there's no volume now when I'm trying to show this to you guys. What the heck? I got it. So they were a punk band, right? I gotta fix the lighting. All right, let me get the next figure. We're gonna do Flash 82 straight arm. I think it's a straight arm, right? Yeah. There's Mike D with the Santa hat on. Jewish kid with the Santa hat. Hold on. Playing their punk in some New York City club. There's Ad Rock. The good part's coming up. Soon. All right, guys, we're gonna run Flash in a second. Stick around. This is it. I think this is 83. Has anyone seen this? There it is. It's Cookie Puss. It's coming. I'm fast forwarding. All right, there's MCA. Why is it so bad that they can't even see it? That's MCA. This cookie has Carvel ice cream. How 2 years later they did License to Ill? Does that make any sense? Insane. We'll do Flash in a second after Ad Rock. Or soon. Here we go. There's MCA again. I'm sure Ad Rock's coming up or Diamond. Yep. Like, you can't even hear him. Isn't this? It's like kind of embarrassing, right? Yeah, these are like it's one of the best rap groups of all time. Flash 82 with helmet coming up. That's Ad Rock. And you can't see it. And like 2 years later, he discovered LL Cool J. I mean, this is nuts. Cubs and Bears. All right, thank you. There we go. Okay. One more good part. This is what I should have showed you guys in the first place. All right, we're gonna Flash. They're reading their freaking lyrics. There's Ad Rock. Look at this. How? How? And 2 years later did he come from this to License to Ill? Amazing. All right, Flash. 82. 30 seconds because we need extra time. Look at the orange. You can, all the little checkers are filled out, I think. Good knees. $7, 12 seconds. Don't sleep on this. The silver's pretty good too. 82 with the diaper. First one. Thumbs are intact. 15. Very clean 82 flash. Iconic flash. I love this one. Hair looks good. I should have showed you that too. 17. Good deal for SoCal. 18. Thanks, SoCal, for the extra bid. It's still a great deal. 19 for M. Don. Iconic 82. 20 for SoCal. Thanks for the bids, guys. 20 SoCal. 22 for M. Don. 23. I think that's it. 23 for SoCal. Thank you, buddy. Oh, 25 for M. Don. We got a little battle going. M. Don, thank you very much. This was 3D printed years ago by another Joe Bro for me. And to use, they did a throne also. I'm sure that the technology is way better now, but that was pretty good about 5 years ago. Thank you so much. All right. How about a talking Coco with backpack removed? Bro and Hours here? Right? Or the backpack? I guess it just goes on. I forgot. Oh, it got removed, so I guess you need screws for that, right? Actually, it fits in there pretty nice. Huh. All right. We got this weapon. I think that's his. Oh, and that. Did he have a launcher? Oh, and we got the card. All right. Thank you guys for your patience. Here we go. Coco. Me? Yeah. All right. So happy to do that 3D printer. So 20. I wasn't Bro Hour who made it. I forgot who it was. Starts with an A. Oh, 311. 20. Man, I so 2021. Trying to do the long story, but we got on the Whatnot. Me and a friend under Springer Cards. I didn't know anything about card breaking or anything. It was a pandemic, but I saw the app, and he had tons of cards and was a big collector. And we had it was like a 5,000 person waiting list to be a seller back then. Let's see, the pack just pressure fit. Yeah, it just fits in his back. Isn't that weird? Let's look. And anyway, long story short, I was doing that, and then I started to sell my own figures from childhood, like just in a random stream. They only had like 6 categories, right? And now I don't know how many there are, like 200. So like 6 categories. I guess I don't remember if I was selling on action figures when it first came out. I was like, oh, I'll try this category, action figures. And I started selling my own toys, and then I bought like a couple collections, and people were really enjoying it. Then Whatnot reached out to me. You used to have a rep when you first started on Whatnot. You get a rep, and because we were pretty strong sellers, Springer Cards. And they said, John, can you do more shows like that? Can you do more action figures? We're trying to grow that category. And I was like, yeah. And they're like, why don't you put, I was like, I guess I could do more G.I. Joe. It's like my favorite toy. And like, I'm learning about them, like collector wise. I didn't realize, and I learned a lot from you guys about the collecting aspect. So yeah, it just caught on. And then I started doing them. Like it became like addicting and fun because the same people would come in, and then I would just get new collections. And I just kept buying Joes and buying Joes, and made games up and just kept doing all this fun stuff. Like in 2021, then Whatnot supported me in giving a flag away on the stream. That was also in 2021. And then 2022, I feel like we really went strong on the Joes every night at 10 p.m. I think it was one streak. I think I did 70 shows in a row or something. Like for me, that's like crazy. I have 3 kids. And we would go late night with you guys and hang out. It was a lot of fun. You guys probably remember a lot of other stuff that I don't, but we would play games and just talk bullshit. And it was cool for me because it was like an outlet to like just make all my dumb 80s and 90s references that no one else would listen to, but you guys actually got and laughed about and had fun. I didn't. I guess I didn't actually start at 10:10. I was probably late every time. Let's see what else. It was just a lot of fun, and then Whatnot asked me to go to Comic Con because I was one of their top. Believe it or not, I was one of like more of their top active sellers in the beginning. Um, Now it's obviously far from that. But I went out to Comic Con and streamed from their booth, which was an amazing experience. And Lance, if he's Venom, he's still here. Uh, was hanging out there with me, and it was a cool experience. I'd never been to any kind of Comic Con or like big toy show like that, and it was like the biggest one, so that was crazy. And I started selling other items and just getting and doing consignments for people, and I just started learning about all these other categories. But for Joe's, that was it. And then a lot of other Joe sellers started to come around, and the Toy Man's been here like the whole time too. He's been here almost as long as I have, if not the same amount, I think. And a few other sellers like that that are still doing it. So appreciate you guys who are newer here. It's an amazing app. It's an addicting app, so be careful, obviously. I did sell while riding the train to New York. I was trying to show like how crazy the app could be, where you could just sell anywhere at any time. I had bad internet, but I was able to sell on my Amtrak ride, which was weird because people are sitting next to you and you're sitting there talking to your camera, about toys. But it worked out, and I would like pick my kids up. I would come early and I would just run a show from my car. Whatever I could do, I would just try to do fun, different things. Because I just love the app so much, and it's changed a lot. Like we've seen so many scammy sellers come on here and ruin the fun for everybody. There's been a lot of rules as they grew. I mean, it's a multi-billion-dollar company now, so things had to change. So, and yeah, we used to like do like Grail figures for all these little duck races and Plink Joe and all these different games. It was just a lot of fun. So I'm definitely like try to do more Joe shows, and I'm sure you guys are still having fun in the other streams. Like what other streams you guys hanging at? The Toy Man, SoCal. Who else is doing Joes on the regular? See Finger, I think goes every Saturday. Then we learned John was warned by the police. Oh, did I get pulled over or something? Vintage Venom. Vintage Venom's had the craziest collection. Um, let's run this guy though. He said, "I am wanted by the police." All right, here we go. Coco, not beware. Hold on one second. Yeah, I appreciate you wanting me to talk about that. It's fun. Like I said, I'm definitely not going to stop selling Joes. If I can get a good flow of Joes to bring back on, there's nothing more fun than selling GI Joes. Hot Wheels, and Hot Wheels is fun too. Larvis Crow, a bunch of sellers. Oh, you're running Joes. Oh, I gotcha. I forget what I asked for. Oh, missile's not for him. Thank you, Punisher. First person to start teaching me about this hobby. Thank you. And he did it again. 10. Oh, that's a good deal. Nice. He needs a new O-ring, probably. We had the Toy Man and I had an O-ring changing contest, which he won. I thought I had it, but he killed it. He'd been doing his I guess he was training to win. He crushed it. I wonder what would happen now if we did the O-ring change contest. I'd probably take like a minute now. Smoked them on 406 holes in a stream. Just sold one of my show on Tuesday, so I need a replacement. Oh, nice. All right, check out Wilsey77. Looks like you just started doing shows, maybe? Sean Williamson? You got a show of 3-8. Joe's before Hoes. I like it. All right. Hold on one second. Just sold one. Where is it? Anyone on the East Coast here? Where's everybody? I'm going to do that's like the old school thing. I never ask anybody where they are because it feels cheesy to me, but it's not. Like, where's everybody? Throw your state in the chat. I know where some of you guys are, but because I'm sure everyone kind of knows everybody. Like there's a big a Joe guy in Maryland that I bought from a couple times. You guys probably know. I think he should go in. I don't know why he probably doesn't have time to go in here, but James Hitchcock, I think his name. Really nice guy. You guys probably see him on Facebook, I guess, or in the groups. I feel like he should sell in here if he hasn't already. Let's see. Indiana. All right, cool. West Virginia, sweet. Florida, Montana, of course, Nebraska. Thanks, guys. Arizona. I lived in Tucson for a little bit, for a few years back in the early aughts. I kind of miss Arizona. Arizona's like great, great living, man. Seriously. Um, Delusional. Wait, what happened? Near Flagstaff. All right, cool. Yeah, that's the thing. That was the coolest. That was one of the coolest things I would tell people. Like that, you guys would like literally like make friends. You like we're driving through and stay with Woodstock. I know the Toy Man's made a ton of in real life friends on here. You guys see each other at the Joe conventions and the shows and all that. I think that's amazing. Like, it's crazy because remember they said like, "Oh, this is a social community app," and I was like, "What are you talking about? Like, we sell stuff on here. This is like eBay." And then I realized like they were right. Like, it really is. Central Nebraska. Facebook's for old people. I guess it is. Ironically, because when Facebook came out. Wait, you got blocked on Facebook by what? Did I miss something there? Bye, Felicia. 89 Annihilator. Bellevue. What was I saying? I was talking about something. I guess I'm on LinkedIn. Okay. Hold on. Oh, yeah, Facebook. Yeah, when it came out, like I remember, like my girlfriend at the time, she was in college and I was out, and she was like, "You're too old for Facebook. It's only for college kids." And I was like, "You need an EDU address." And I was like, "Oh, damn." Now it's yeah. Your niece is right, I guess. But I mean, Facebook's evolved big time. Like, it has to be there for us. And it's 20 years old now, right? So about 20 years old, maybe 20. No, like more than 20 years old. So there we go. I think everything's going to turn into that though. There's probably going to be a time when Snapchat people are going to be like, "Oh, that's for old people." Or I don't know about TikTok though. I feel like TikTok will always, if it's still around, that'll just be TikTok. $5. Yeah, right. I think Facebook's old. I think it started in 2004. Wow, that's amazing, SoCal. Did you leave your Snapchat? Because I felt like I was too old for it. Yeah, it's crazy. $7. He's missing the little pole that connects the little the thing, the propeller. I like the Matt Tracker version they came out with this. I think that's like a no-brainer purchase. It's really cheap too, I think. 9. What a deal, Chi-Town. Thank you. Sometimes I lose track what I'm doing because I'm just talking about stuff I don't even know what I'm saying. Here we go. Anybody need parts? Here you go. And especially already bought already. Yeah, SoCal has been on here for a long time now too. And look what he just did, bringing 20 people, 20, 30 people in here out of nowhere. Let's see. Facebook Marketplace, SoCal. I know you do it like the live, which I definitely respect and it's amazing. But Facebook Marketplace and Facebook groups have been huge for me for reselling. Like huge. Like I can't, but like Marketplace is free. Like it's insane. And yeah, so this is obviously, there's certain parts on here you could use or you could rebuild. At least it works though. That's nice. It's got, I can't remember what anything's called anymore. It's got these. Oh, by the way, if you want to see a lot of old school GI Joe videos and a lot of, probably a lot of my old stuff on YouTube is a lot of GI Joe content. That's just kind of silly or whatever. So check that out. Are these the original flags for this? They look like the flags that would go on Duke's arm. Are these supposed to go with this, or did somebody put 2 Duke flags on here? Or am I being like overzealous? Engine covers, thank you. Those did not come with it, did they? They must have. All right, Dragonfly. That would be a big arm. Yeah, you're right. It takes. Hey, look what I found. You see what I found? The restaurant, the Doubloon, whatever he says. All right, here we go. You're right, Adam. Thank you. Water and an apple. $5 start. $5. And after that, coming up next is OJ Simpson. OJ Simpson next after this. You're like, what the hell's he talking about? I just looked down. They're not. I know they're not. I don't know what they are. $6. You get all these parts. 2,000 parts. I did remember finding a Duke. Actually, it might be in one of my videos on YouTube. I remember finding a Duke sticker on the arm. It's in one of the videos, and it was a shock. I didn't realize it was on there until the stream. 9. No, I sold both of them. I had 2 of them. I was He-Man rich. Buying songs. Yeah, that was awesome, Adam. That was peak whatnot for me, I guess. Thank you for the figures. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a good deal, Bemdon. Enjoy that. There's nothing better than reading the bedtime stories to the kids. Seriously, enjoy. How old are your kids before you go? Oh, if anyone's a new dad, I got book recommendations for you. Or you need to, if you have your kid as the Amazon, what's it, the Echo, you can listen to the Amazon Storytime. That's good stuff. 10, 7, and 2. Oh, man, that's awesome. I have I have almost 10-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 12-year-old. But that too, that's good stuff. You still got time before they become, you know, too much. Hey, the stickers are in here. Summon rare power. I know, I did have that power. You're right. Well, here's OJ. I don't know. I just found this on the floor, so I figured I'd sell it. We don't have to do only Joe's. Norberg. I also have a pair of Bruno Maglia shoes somewhere. I'm an old man. Oh, 77. Yeah, that's messed up, right? 6-year-old just ran. I'm gonna be 48 this year, so I'm a 78. It's ridiculous, man. I'm sure you don't feel it though, like that. 6-year-old just ran his first. Get out of here! What was he doing? That's sick. A rare gun, a backpack. I found some crazy stuff for sure. He did good. That's awesome. Righty, welcome. Charity show. That's really cool. I used to have my kids on a little bit. They wouldn't like run a show. They would just kind of like bullshit around, you know. That's funny. You know, I have another Alley Viper. If you missed the first one, that's really cool. Hold on one second. Version 2. Good paint, good gold. And here's the launcher, and that's it. 6 is that's a great age, man. Once they hit 7, it's all downhill, I think. Then they're just like my daughter's 7. I look at her, I'm like, how are you 7? Like, I don't remember, first grade 7. It seems old for first grade, but that's normal. Here we go. Starting with $5. Time is way, way too fast. I had these videos of her when she was like 3, and she would just go E-I-O, you know, E-I-O, and she would like try to change the O-rings and put the back, you know, because she saw me doing it. 7, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep. You missed it. We did camel races. I think I'm all out of mocks to race with. We did the Operation Recall. We did a camel race and a crab race. With the mask, only 15 for Will's. SoCal's in at 16. It's a nice Alley Viper. I like all the early 2000 Alley Vipers. I feel like are kind of underrated. 18. 19. Army Builder, Alley Viper. Good condition. I don't see any cracks on the elbows. Do you guys? Anyone collect comics here or anything? If I'm running out of Joe stuff, I might do some other stuff while I got you guys here. $20 for Wilsey. He's got a stream coming up. Check him out. Joe's Before Hose. I think 1 Transformer. Unfortunately, that's it. Thanks, Wilson. Let me write that down for you. Hold on. I'll get mixed up. I even like have this is a Motu part too. I like random Motu parts and hold on. I forgot who this goes to though. Proud of you. All right. Patronizing. Wilsey got that one. Thank you guys. Maybe we can sell other stuff too once if I run out of Joe's if you guys want to hang out. Thank you. Let's see what else we have. Rattler. Okay, let's run that. Whatever I find, we'll just run. Like the OJ thing. Better Off Dead starting price, $2. $2. Nice. Wilsey's in there. Yeah, it is. I think there's something wrong. If I look back, I'm like, why did I rent that movie so much when I was a kid? Something must have been wrong. Why is it 8 year? I would have been concerned if my son was renting a movie called Better Off Dead. I know it's it was more for the '80s tropiness to know that the skiing and all that stuff, but I think I liked that movie a little too much. But I didn't understand the suicide part when I was younger, so I think that's why. And looking back, I definitely did not understand that. Swim, welcome. We did a crab race. I figured I would get you in here. Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. R2, D2's activity book. We did Joe's tonight, so Swim, thanks for coming in. I once rented my 8-year-old Happy Tree Friends. I don't know that one. I don't think any of the, some of the activities are they done? Beep, deep, dap, bop. Does it make it better that they're done? Only a couple activities, so you don't get to do them all. Happy Tree Friends. You guys know what that is? It's an adult cartoon. 8 seconds. Star Wars. Sometimes it fills the room and sometimes it empties it. Tonight, it's empty. All right, let's find some other stuff though, because I think I'm out of. Am I out of Joe's? I think. Hold on, there's more Joe's. Let's get some. There's a few more left. Few more left. You know what? I'm gonna run this cheaper than I'm running it than I'm selling it for. In case there's a Gene Wilder fan here, I'll give it a different. Oh wow, a different price than what I'm normally selling it for. World's Greatest Lover. I've never seen this. Is it a good movie? Gene Wilder. This is an original movie script. This is the second draft. I bought like a movie lot, and I had Spaceballs in it, a bunch of Mel Brooks movies. Second draft, November 5th, 1976. What? What's that? It's the day I invented time travel. November 5th, 1955, The World's Greatest Lover. Look, it's the original. It's 20th Century Fox. This is a script that somebody on the set had. I don't know who, but here we go. How about, I have this listed for like 125, I think. How about 75? I don't think I can go cheaper than that. Just in case there's a Gene Wilder fan. If there's any Mel Brooks fans here, I have Mel Brooks stuff too, but I don't have like Blazing Saddles or Spaceballs sold. To give you some sort of context, Spaceballs sold for almost $600. So 75 for this is a good deal. World's Greatest Lover second draft. But you got the right audience in here for this thing. Hold on. We can look around at other stuff too if you guys want. I have old cameras. I have let's see. Oh, there's one more. Couple more figures left actually. Oh, you know what? Let's do an accessory lot. I have some accessories and I have some what's it called too? Some blueprints, accessories, and modern blueprints and file cards. Here's a decent file card to throw in there. Nobody in that one. Okay. Let me know if you guys want the movie scripts. Here's a Tunnel Rat 87. Oh, that might be good for the giveaway for the goodie bags. You know what? We'll hold on to that because of the goodie bag. But there are accessories though. Let me run the accessories. I also have some signed mem too. I met Burton Julian from Blazing Saddles. Nice. Jay Con, I think Blazing Saddles, another movie I've never seen. I don't know why, but I'm solid. Let's see what else we can run. Some old baseball cards. Okay, let's do some. I'll just find some accessories. We'll run those. Can't tell this is complete. Not be made today. Never seen Blazing Saddles. I'm so yeah. I'll have to do a little Mel Brooks like movie-thon. Let me do some more stuff. Hold on. What about, is this good? The Naked Lady? I think that it's Mel Brooks, right? Second and a half draft. Wait, oh, that's Gene Wilder. Never mind. Die Hard for the first. Impossible, Adam. You're messing around, right? Impossible. That's way worse than anything I've ever done. That's worse than my Predator not seeing Predator till I was 45. Are you? How did you go your whole life without seeing Die Hard? Wow, what'd you think? That's mind blasting. And awesome. Wow. Not a. Oh no, I was gonna ask you as a joke. Definitely a Christmas movie. That's like a Friends thing. Absolutely a Christmas movie. How could it not be? Whose weapon? Who's that? Is that Shockwave? It's definitely a Christmas movie. There's Christmas music in it. It's an action movie. Christmas takes turn. Yeah, that's true. It's very Christmassy. It definitely. I don't even celebrate Christmas, and it feels like a Christmas movie to me. So I don't know. All right, here let's finish this lot. Here we got Sea Slug. Newer knife? Ah, boo. Thank you for. Yeah, it's too small. I know that's what she said. That was coming. There you go. Techno Viper. Just throwing a bunch of weapons down on your tiny screen. Yeah, I know it does look like it. But Jay Conley's got a good eye for that. I don't know. I believe him, I don't know why, but I do. All right, hold on. We have more stuff. Just randomness. Not broken. That's kind of hard to get. Not broken. Hold on. There's more. Well, wait, there's more. All right, hopefully I can find some more. Battery's trying to get a deal. Nah, he's an honest man. Here we go. Nah, that's not it. Pun ruined my day with my not ruined my day. Like, but I thought I had like this rare Zartan mask, but he told me he knew that some guy makes these like black Zartan masks. I thought I found something rare. It still doesn't make sense because the lot that it came in was all old stuff from like not a non-collector, so I don't get it. My all black Zartan mask. I got all hyped about it. Ooh, I do have a Footloose, but not a. Is that as a weapon? Remember that mask? Yeah. But is that? I mean, I believe Pun. I don't know, so I don't know what to say. I can show it. I do have a Footloose. The loop. No, I don't have this gun though. Just a loose Footloose. Loose Footloose. The one that Sneak Peek also has that everyone takes from Sneak Peek to give to him. That one. Let's start this off at 5 for everything. 20 seconds. An RPG. 5 for Wilson. It's a great deal, guys. Sea Slug's gun, Techno Viper. It's probably worth it just for this and like one other thing. What's it called? It's backpack. Salt Viper. 6 for Vines. Thank you, guys. Sea Slug is worth the price of admission. I think it's 7. Thank you. I'm gonna make this even more worth your while. If you get it to 9, I'm gonna throw in that Desert Scorpion. That's probably worth the whole thing right there. No, is it broken? No. Desert Scorpion. That's got to be worth 5 on its own. 9. That was free. There you go, Wilson. Congrats. Nice pickup. Nice lot. Yeah, then Sea Slug gun's always missing. That was a good deal. That was a good deal just for Sea Slug and Desert Scorpion. I mean, that's always missing, right? And that's cool. That always breaks. Thank you. All right. Let me think here. What else can we do? Do I have any more Joe stuff? Here's one. Here's Sub-Zero, but not the good one, not the Mortal Kombat one. But there might be some things you need. You know that puppet? What's his name? Uses the ventriloquist puppet. It looks like that ventriloquist puppet. I can't remember his name though. You know what I'm talking about? Jeff Dunham. That looks like his old man puppet a little bit. There it is. Sub-Zero wins, but here's the reason you might bid on it. Ready? Paul Cantwell, welcome. I think that's stuck in there, isn't it? That's like the mortar, the pestle, whatever that is stuck in there, I think. And then you got that little stand guy that's always missing. God, the lighting keeps messing up. Hold on, keeps changing. And then you have like one of the little shoes, but it looks like it's broken, so that doesn't count. Law rocket launcher, that's what it's called. Oh, nice. This missile, and that is it for him. His nose, I think, is not messed up. Maybe a little dot on it. Let's run him. Cold Front 1989. Not Cold Front, I'm sorry. Sub-Zero 1989. All right, let's do this guy. Wow, how's it already 10? It's 1990? Why did I think it was 89? Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Told you I'm rusty. $5 start. Four mortars. Yeah, he's missing all the stuff. So that you got that. The white though, I thought it was called the mortar. I don't know, but whatever's in there, there's something in there. I don't know if you can get that out or not, but then this is broken. Then the stand. We're only at $5. That's a heck of a deal. Just for the figure, that's a good deal. Then you get the little parts. 6 seconds left. $7. Chi-Town, thank you. I have another He-Man part if anybody wants to. Is that Man at Arms? We'll wait. Is it a great? Oh, I think you're right. You might be right. Someone will get that out, and it's a nice weapon in there. Good call. Anyone like? I have some military stuff here too. I got all sorts of stuff. Let's see what's that say while we're here. Ooh, Sterling. Didn't see. I can actually see this. Sterling. I'd say 9.25. It's not. It's not 92%. The mortar. That was a good deal. Chi-town, thank you. You said you're a Cubs fan and a Bears fan, right? We always. Oh, I used to do. We used to play the Super Bowl Shuffle all the time when I would always have William the Fridge Perry on here. Phone camera work like that? Yeah, my phone camera is horrible. It's actually I'm using the iPad. If you have I have an iPhone 14, it's such a piece of junk. I need to upgrade finally. The camera on it, I mean, is junk. Anyone, Cal Ripken? I'm Baltimore. Got some other signed stuff. Super Bowl Shuffle on VHS. Nice. Brian Greenwood, thanks for coming in. That was for Chi-town. Thank you for the purchase. I think I'm almost all out of Joe stuff. Hold on. I'm all out of bubble gum. But I might have some other stuff. Hold on. We're just gonna find random stuff. We got good stuff here. Yeah. Something for everybody. With comics. Hold on. Divisional round game with the Rams too. Sweet. I got some old VHS. I got Dazzling Dunks and basketball bloopers somewhere. All right, let's see. Let me run some other fun stuff. Hold on. I got Christmas ornaments. I've got. Oh, I got another Joe. We'll just run him for $5. It's Maverick, right? Maverick. Oh, his hair's bad. You just don't want that one. We'll put him aside. You probably don't want him for $5. Here, does anybody need blueprints, but more modern ones? Crimson Command Copter. Okay, this one I've never seen before. Well, how have I never? Does anyone have the Conquest of Cobra Mountain? Like what? I've never seen this ever. It must be. I guess it's early 2000s, but that's crazy, right? Yeah. Cal Ripken, Jr. That's a nice one. Anyone need these? I'm gonna run. I could run like a lot. The Polar Blast, Patriot, Grizzly Tank. Maybe I'll just run like a few lot here. 3. I'll do like a lot of 5 of these, and then I'll do the Cobra one. Here's the Storm Ninja Showdown, whatever that is. Cobra Mount was retooled Star Wars. Cobra ring neck. They were supposed to have like a Cobra playset. They never did, right? So this was like the answer to that, I guess. Put out really late. Cobra Cat 2. Is that already in there? All right, we're gonna do. How about these modern blueprints here? I say modern. These are really actually vintage. They're from 2002, 2003, right? How's 2003 vintage? It's silly. Nothing in the 2000s is allowed to be vintage ever. There you go. Just can't be. All right, how about $3 start for all of them? Vines is in there. It's a no-brainer for $3. 4. Thank you, Moon. Moonson. There was like 6 of them, I think. Polar Blast. You get the Crimson Command Copter. We're at 4 with 1 second. Moon Song. Thank you. I said Moon Sun. Moon Song Market. Thank you. Let's pick up. Moon Song. All right. Here's the Cobra Conquest Mountain one. Let's see. Is this complete? Is this just 1 page? Oh, it's just 2 page. 1 page. You don't see that one every day though. I think I have this listed for like much more than I'm about to run it for. $3. I think this goes for like 10, $15, if I'm not mistaken. Moon Song's in there, $3. But I guess if you don't need it, then it's going for $3. 9 seconds. Conquest of Cobra Mountain for only $3. Well, that's a bargain. 4 for Will. Don't never get my Loki charms. $4 for Will. See, that's a great pickup. Congrats. You get the right audience for that. That's going to go for more. Or if you need it, congrats. Thank you. All right. Let me see what else there is. Anyone collect old cranes? That stuff? Like grabbing random stuff. You never know who's in the room. So I may as well show other collectibles. Like, let me know what else you guys collect besides action figures. I think I'm just about out of Joe stuff. I'll keep looking though. See if there's anything else that comes up. Got comic books. Also have some. I'll run this cheap. Mighty Movers. Somebody looks like they stapled this back on. It's Ertl. It's 1991, I think. Yeah, 91. I'll run that. Burn the trains? Oh, no. That people love buying trains. Every time I've ever had a train, it is sold no matter what. Any train ever get, they always sell. No Remco. I might have one Remco figure. Give me a second, Perticon. Let me go get it. Foamers. What's a foamer? That's a good deal for $3. That's nice diecast there, Ertl. Skid steer. All right, let me get the other one. Oh, you ride freight trains for work. Cool. I can't even understand. What does that mean? Sounds cool. Lionel, 1682. Like you're the engineer, or like ride freight trains for work. I guess I should know what that means, but I don't. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just don't understand what that means. Hold on. Freight trains. I don't think I know what a freight train even is. Let me get some more stuff here for you guys. Freight trains. Oh, okay. You got a little sack with a stick. I got it. Okay. Books that aren't comics. Good question. Just like books? That's awesome. Okay. I do have movie scripts. Does that count as a book? Give me an example of a book, like a Harry Potter type book. I have original Hollywood movie scripts. Gene Wilder and Mel Brooks. Let me see about. Let me see if I have comics on. There's other stuff here. Probably do a book. I just can't think of what they are. I have some playbill kind of stuff. I have some military medals. Scripts are cool. Yeah, I was running the. I couldn't do comic books. I was running the scripts under what I was going to sell them for. If you guys want me to run it again, I was going to do 75 on that one. I could drop that one all the way down to 100. This one probably has to be a little more. Revised final draft. And then I have another Mel Brooks script in the other room. Couple one. Sold Spaceballs, unfortunately. Let me see what else is here. Hold on. I almost kept that. I don't ever keep stuff, but that one I thought about keeping a little bit. I do have comics. Any titles you guys are looking for? Hold on 1 second. Just grabbing some other stuff here. Oh, wait a minute. I found more another G.I. Joe. A couple of G.I. Joes you might need for the flag. Does anyone need this for the flag? It's really clean. I think it's like a deck rail. Yeah, I used to have so many flag parts. I think this is the last one. Let's see. Maybe like 1 or 2 more. How about like 7? I should be like at least half off. I'm surrounded by assholes. I think my favorite part's when they watch the video. Now's now. Rick Moranis is so good in that shit. I can't wait to see his comeback in the number 2. Spaceballs the flamethrower. Dude, fucking Elon Musk like actually literally did. It's crazy what he did with all the Spaceballs references. I used to think he was so cool, and he's just like such a whack job. When he was much younger, he was so cool. Isn't he a whack job or not? I mean, that's objectively true, right? Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Comics, maybe? Let's see, there might be some more Joe parts. Let me look. Give me a second. Yeah. I remember being so when I didn't know who it's like, what's happened with social media and all this stuff is like we know too much about people. Like when I didn't know who he was, like, wow, that guy's amazing. He found PayPal and Tesla and he's like a genius, but you never heard him talk or like say anything, so you just thought this guy's a brilliant businessman. And then they talk. Anyway. Let me take a look, Utah. Gianni, Utah. Hold on. How about this? I might have like one more flag part. I'm just not sure where it is at the moment, though, unfortunately. SoCal G.I. Joe King should have tons of flag parts. Anyone else that has them, speak now. Who else? The Toy Man probably has some. There you go. Get early Christmas ornament. Only $4 for the Statue of Liberty. Libertad. Originally $24.50. Hallmark. Handcrafted 1996. 30 years old. Look at that. I like that. That's so funny. Man. How many of you guys who collect actually owned a flag when you were a kid? It's probably not many, right? Probably like 5% of the people that collect G.I. Joe had an actual flag when they were a kid. I feel like maybe even like less than that, like 1%. Because I feel like the people that wanted it or truly loved it waited till they were older that they could afford it because they couldn't when they were kids. And I couldn't. I didn't have it, so don't get me wrong. I knew one kid with one, and it took up an entire freaking table. I couldn't believe he had it. But he's the kind of kid that he wasn't like a spoiled brat or anything, but he pretty much had like a ton of kind of anything, 1,500. That's not bad. If it's complete, that's actually pretty good. If it's complete. Here's a book. Someone asked about books. Star Trek, complete for 1,500. That's a good deal, right? I mean, it would be like the centerpiece of your collection. Most people's collections, right? Like that's like where you just could display everything in your collection. I guess it's kind of like yeah, it would take a lot of space. You had the right space for $3 for this Star Trek book. Deep Space Nine. It would take up Deep Space Nine space. It's 5 seconds. It doubles as an 8-person dining table. 10 feet long? See, there was a lot of cocaine in that room that day. Jesus. I thought the 7 foot was thinking big. There you go. I mean, 1,500 makes you can't go wrong because even if you have regrets, like you could part that out and make more money on it, or you know, or just get your money back for it. The worst case, I would think. Let's see if we can find anything else fun. Hold on, stick around. Before we go, you can stick around. All right, check this out. Is anyone? I might have some record albums too. I don't know if Rod's still here. How about some terrible condition baseball cards? I think it's worth buying it. 1,500 complete. You should make sure it's actually complete. I mean, maybe but like like the wide pins and the deck pins and all that kind of stuff, and like the little expensive parts. What's it? The fantail, all that stuff has, because those parts are worth a lot. Or the little antenna, little cap thing. These are in terrible condition. We're gonna call them extra poor. Defiant over flag. Mike. So extra poor. If they were getting graded, they would probably PSA would call them. I mean, look at that one. Would call them extra poor. If there was an extra poor, it would be like a 0 or like a, what do you call it? So there's 9, 18, 27, 36. 36. 36 cards. 2K? How's the Defiant more? Is it always more? That doesn't seem right. I thought Defiant's under $1,000. Do I not thinking correctly? Huh. Soto Uzi, welcome back. Juan Soto Uzi. How much did they really go for? Yeah, we did. We tried doing Plink Joe. It never really happened. But we did do crab races. That was fun. Crab races. 2000 complete with pilots? Legacy 2K? Wow. World War II medal? I don't know what these are exactly, but kind of cool. America. Maybe it's a commemorative medal? Sorry about the terrible lighting. How about 5 for that? I'm just looking at what I have here. If anyone wants to see some comic books, let me know. I got some indie comics, some Marvel, DC. Still have the Gene Wilder scripts. What is this? I'll put this on here so you can see it. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. 0 seconds. Let's see what else I can pull off here. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go in the other room. Let me see what these comics are. Sure, Moons. Let me know what else you collect. Let me know. A little bit of everything. Oh, these are Golden Age comics, but they're terrible condition, and they're not a title that you probably would want. But just be honest, I mean, maybe Treasure Chest. If these were in good condition, though, it'd be a lot pricier because they're Golden Age. I think they're all Golden Age. Yeah, 1963 Treasure Chest. I have a little of everything, so just name it. I might be able to find it for you. 1954 in poor condition. First time on this year. Hey, Rogowski. Wow, no, I haven't been on that much, but no, I wouldn't say first time, but I guess first. Yeah, I definitely have cut back, unfortunately. 94 Star Brigade. I had one. It was sold. Wasn't that the Roadblock? All right, $2 each on these. Trying to think what else I have here. I have like other train stuff. Paradrome. I have antique playing card decks that are insanely nice. More comics, a few signed baseballs, carousels, Christmas ornaments, costume jewelry, comic books, Captain America. There's one. Okay. They're not old ornaments, just 4. I'll do that after this. 5, 6, 7. You got it. 8, 9, 10 Captain America comics for the paltry price of $5. Just to move them on out of here. That's cheap as cheap. That's Philobox pricing. $5. Yeah, the playing card collection is all like the souvenir decks from like the early 19th century. Like crazy stuff. I have this huge collection I'm working on selling, so it's a very niche that is very lucrative. If you ever find antique playing cards out in the wild, pay attention to that. I never see them, but some of them can be like thousands of dollars. The average one's probably like $50, but let me show you. I'll show it to you in a second here. Hey, doing okay, Soto? Thanks for asking. How about yourself? Christmas ornaments, then I'll show you the, what's it called? You ready? I can do the Christmas ornaments pretty cheap, though, too. Be good to pick these up now, get them cheap. I think these are all new old stock, or maybe they've been used like once or twice. They all look great to me. They all have the boxes, which is so important with the ornaments. I did a lot of ornaments in the fourth quarter. Let me know if you see anything you like. Well, the ornaments I had were more like pop culture. Those are more popular, and they can go for a lot, too. Dark Knight, welcome. These are more traditional style. I might have like what's it called? A Christmas story. I think I have a couple Christmas story ornaments too. You want to see those? Let me know. And these are, again, more traditional ones. I have DVDs also, Blu-rays. All right, so that's a sample of some of the Christmas ornaments. I definitely have more, though. Let's go in the other room, and I can find you I'll show you some examples of the playing cards, which are absolutely nuts. Hold on. Let's see. You guys want to see Jack? He's going to be 17, man. Hey. Bro. He looks worse because he needs a haircut. That's my fault, but he has to wear a diaper. He's an old man. He's 17. How is that possible? This guy was born in 2009. He's a trooper. He's a tough guy. Mr. Peekaboo. All right. Let's see this. I'll show you. The cards are mind blasting. Hold on. Let me try to find a good spot to show them with good lighting. Also, if you want some cheap cards, getting cheap, I have some of these. These are more modern. Again, with some sports cards. These are from the 70s, I think, though. Pretty sick. And then Yankees. Look at the sealed Jets. So I have some cheap ones, but then I also have like the nice ones. Let me get. It's so dark in here. Hold on. All right. If you're still there, Moonsong, let me know. And let me show you a few examples. If you collect these, let me know, and then I have to give you pricing because they're all over the place. Yeah, let me check Chi-Town. Hold on one second. Not sure I do. All right, cool. Colts. No, Washington, Baltimore. Nah. Oh, I just kidding. Look at that. Sick. Chi-Town, you won. I gave you that, right? I mean, I was gonna sell these for like 5 or something. I don't know. How's $5 sound? And I'll send you a bunch of bear stuff. Bears. Rick Mears. These are, I think these are from the 70s. New old stock. Correct me if I'm wrong. It should be sealed. This came from a collection of like over like 3,000 decks of cards. And these are the antique ones I was talking about. Like, I'll run those bear ones in a second. So some of these are just crazy. This one, the American Indian ones are pretty pricey. Sorry, I have terrible lighting right now. Sorry, guys. This is probably from like 1910. What does it say? 1905? 1909. I can't see, but something like that. Some have gold edges. You have to have the Joker there. There's all sorts of little things you have to learn and there's like a website called 52 Plus Joker, I think. Yeah, let me run this. For the Indian one, let me get a price. I have like a price list for those. It's a little more specific. It's a consignment from like a serious collection. So I mean, the decks I have range anywhere from like the antique ones, anywhere from like 25 to like literally like 2,500 for the rare ones. But that Indian one, let me check what I have on that one. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find something to put this on so we can see better. Give me a second. And I can get you the Hodgman. I don't know how familiar you are, like the Hodgman Encyclopedia number. I can get that for you. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't expect you to do the cards. So give me a second, guys. Thanks for your patience. I found something white. The lighting is so bad in here. Hold on. Maybe I'll bring this back in the other room. Because, yeah, you can't even see that. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to see which one this is. It's green. American Indian. Okay. Should be like S3, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, S3, American Indian. Bright gold edges, complete deck. Wait, there's 3 different ones. Hold on. Sorry. Excellent edition, light corner crease, shallow clip. Tiny crease on edge for the ace. All right. Sorry, guys. I think these go for approximately 200. I could probably knock it down to 180. Wait, but I want to make sure I have the right one because he had 3 of them. Does it say 1903? That's what I don't know if that's in the range you were thinking. Let me know. But does it say 19? Does it say 09? Oh, it's 1900. Okay, so let me just double check that. I might have the wrong. I'm reading from the wrong thing. Let me go in the other room because there's no lighting in here. I'm so sorry, guys. If there's certain locations you're looking for in the decks, let me know because I have other cities. I have a Boston one. I have Virginia souvenir deck. That Bears one didn't go? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If you want me to find ones that are like not as crazy priced, like you picked like one of the nicer one, like one of the better ones. Um, but I have other ones I could bring out here with better lighting. Did you want to see any of these? Do you guys want to bid on any of these? Let me know. Santas, or if you want snowmen, let me know. We could run those. I run a couple snowmen real cheap here. So you want to pick them up real cheap and add them into your box. About like $5 for the pair. Oh, you can't get cheaper than that on these. Here. $5 on the pair. Snow buddies. Snow buddies. $2,099. Appreciate it, Moonsong. Anything else you want to see, Moonsong, or anybody else that's already purchased? I might relaunch and do a more general category since I'm out of G.I. Joes. But if you've already purchased, I'd like to be able to save you money on shipping. So let me know, guys. Otherwise, any Joe shows going on right now? Is Mr. Toyman on or anybody else? I think I might just raid into whoever while we're still here. Okay, Moon. I can show you a few more things. Otherwise, I'll just pop back on and make sure you follow me. And I'll pop back on and I'll do a more general show than the Joe stuff. And I'm going to take a little time to get all the items organized and into the store. That way, we don't have to walk. You can actually look in the store and see what I have. And I'm loaded up. So, guys, thanks so much for all my Joe Bros who came in here. Really, really appreciate you guys. I'm John, Springer Collectibles. Thanks for the bids, buys, and banter, guys. I'm going to be back on soon. Thank you, Migs. Really appreciate that. And have a great weekend, everybody. I look forward to doing more Joe shows soon. Let's go ahead and see if we can raid somebody. Thanks, everyone. See you.